Okay, I got a 97 Ford Taurus SHO. What I'm going to have to do is put a steering column in it. What happened was the start switch broke off. There's a piece of plastic that runs down to the top of the column right here, and it broke off, and so the lock cylinder was turning absolutely nothing. Of course, the biggest concern on these is these lovely Ford transponder keys. This is what I found through a little bit of trial and error so far. Of course, I already have the column out of the car, specifically for lighting purposes. Took the lock cylinder out. You can do this by turning the ignition to the run position, and then there is a push pin, and you can get to it through the bottom cover that goes up in here. And I reached up in with a real small screwdriver, pushed that in, released it, slid the steering column out. Now what I've done is this right here, this ring, is the receiver for the key, and it was just on the column here behind the lock cylinder. And then of course it ran down to this little black module here that had one Torx screw in it to the bottom of the column. And then of course that ran down the column into one nice neat little white plug. Through a little bit of playing around here tonight, what I've done is I have taken and held the transponder key up to the ring, and I have been able to start the vehicle with no without turning the key, which in my current situation means that this right here is receiving the signal, sending it back to the ECM, and letting the ECM start the car. So what I'm going to do here in a few minutes, after I get the new column installed and I get this zip tied in place, is I'm going to start the car with the new column, of course, with a non-P.A.T.S key.